Hello, everyone. How we doing? How are we doing? What's up? How's it going? Well, I hope. Oh, it's good to be here. It is good to be here. It was a day yesterday, let me tell you. Trying to get some settings fixed, some problems solved. So if we notice any weirdness with NieR, I did have my graphics drivers update, and it seemed like it might have been potentially causing issues with that weird frame rate lag issue that the port has. I fiddled with it a little bit. I think I got it all squared away, but we may potentially require some midstream fiddling. So we'll see. We'll see. You can't get ending E without buying at least 20 cans of beans and giving them to the Shadow Lord. Sorry if that's a spoiler. True facts, though. Hello. Titanium alloy farming. Ending E for beans. Ending beans. Oh, my lord. You guys. Oh, God. I've made a meme of myself. It's all because of oversensitive controllers. Oh. We have a lot of side quests to be done today, guys. There's a whole bunch of stuff to be done. What do we got going on here, Vice? We have the Masterless Lighthouse, the Scattered Cargo, the Strange Fate of the Jewel, Thieves in Training, Fishing, Staying Afloat, Contract for a Contractor, the Creaky Water Wheel, and the Promised Gift. And I'm sure there's more that we're going to pick up along the way. So, it'll be a fun time, I'm sure. I'm going to tweet out that we're live real quick here. Just make sure that everyone possible knows what we're doing, what we've got going on. There we go. There we go. Was this the bean buying stream? Oh my god. You guys are awful. You guys are actually the worst. Alright, so now the question is, where do we want to start today? Where do we want to start? I could do some grinding. I don't quite have all of the pieces of stuff that I think we need. Get off the screen, cursor. That we need for some of these. And a bunch of it does need to go on in the junk heap, so we could potentially go over there. We could potentially do this thing. We also have to go to Facade and do some sand fishing, as well as some other quests that need to go on over there. Oh, we actually got enough for the man with the red sash. Okay. Okay. We need a little bit more titanium alloy. Yeah, I think we need to go back into junk heap. Yeah, and then there's a bunch of stuff we got to do with Facade. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Yes, if you were not aware from the title, today is another fabled NieR side quest stream. We have more side quests to do this time than we did last time, so I can't imagine that there will be any story content today, which is fine. That's fine. Go for, hour or two, however long it takes to get the majority, if not all, of the side quests that we have picked up done. And we'll call it for the day. So I hope you guys can kick back, relax, and enjoy just vibing for a bit. Alright, time for us to see if the frame rate issues are actually fixed. Last time that it started causing issues for me, I got a new word. Last time it started causing issues for me was when we started fighting, but it seems like things might be okay for the moment. So we don't need to aggro the boar. The boar did nothing wrong. Leave him alone. Alright, yeah, looks like they were good. Alright, cool. Guys, do let me know, though, if the stream looks good, if there's any lagginess, any weirdness, any low-quality picture, anything like that. I know some of that is just people's internets, but I had to work really hard yesterday to get settings fixed after OBS's update kind of screwed everything. And I just want to make sure that I've got everything as secure as I could get it to be. So, please do let me know if it looks good, if it looks clear. If not, I'll fiddle with some stuff. But, we'll see. That's what I call good content. We're just about to head to the market to get them. God, you guys. Oh, my lord. I will never live down the bean incident. Granted, I only dug the ditch deeper for myself by straight up memeing about it, but you know. That feeling when your life is so boring that you catch the live stream notifications instantly. Ah, nah, listen. It's a quiet Sunday, that's all. I'm sure your life isn't as boring as you make it out to be. We all have all sorts of interesting stuff going on that just through repetition and being the norm in our lives might not seem as impressive to us as it would to others. About to have bean soup on rice for lunch. It's fate. Wait, bean soup on rice? Is it like a stew? Feels like your rice would just get very soggy. Preaching to the choir for Truth Decay mood, honestly. Looks on par with my regular uploads. Okay. So Truth Decay I have to ask, because look on par with my regular uploads, like, across the life of the channel or in the last couple weeks? Because there's a distinct difference there. There's a very distinct difference there. In fact, we're going to take a look real quick here. Let's see what this looks like. Just had beans and meat. Oh my god, all of you guys with your beans. As far as I can tell, everything should be streaming at maximum possible quality. Should be in 1920 by 1080. Are you guys able to get HD? Are we actually live in HD? We should be. And I had bean tacos. We're all about to get banned, aren't we? No, no, no. I understand the meme. I embrace the meme. It's fine. Looks better than the recent uploads. They were noticeably more pixelated. Yeah, that's... Okay, okay, good. That is, that's basically what I want to hear, because that was bad. Those uploads were bad. OBS did not want to work with me. Live HD. Okay, HD. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All I needed to hear. Thank you, guys. Mouse! Come here, you. It was such a nightmare trying to get everything fixed yesterday. It took like 5 hours. Multiple uninstalls and reinstalls of OBS. All sorts of fiddling with settings. It was not good. But we got it fixed now, so... Alright. So, we have basically, I think, one good run of junk heap here, clearing out all the robo-men along the way. Should be more than sufficient to get the materials that we need. So, we're going to do just that. Yeah, it's always hard for me to tell what it looks like on your guys' end, since the YouTube encoder for me maxes out at 360p, so I can never quite tell. Oh, yep, okay, we are... Alright, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can fix this. There we go. That should bring it back in line, guys. I had made one adjustment to OBS to see if it would give us some better quality, but it seems like it did not, so I've changed it back. It's all good. Thank you for the quick heads up, though, guys. Looking out, as always. Very much appreciated. Buzz Salmon. Severed cable, broken motor. I imagine we need so many of these because our clients are just scavenging through all the broken pieces for enough salvageable parts to put one functional piece together. Come on, camera, work with me here. So, for our companions, for Emil and Kaine, does their damage scale as we go, like as we level up and enemies get tougher? Because it seems like they're still doing a consistent amount of damage. And I would hate to see them, like, just arbitrarily fall off just because they aren't leveling or whatever, you know? Even if they're not leveling in the same sense that we do. There's everyone's favorite demented balloon, Emil, per the words of Caffeine. Still having some stutter on your end. Skeleton level, I believe. Really? I always thought their damage output was like half. Occasional stuttering. Really? Huh. Yeah, it looks like we are occasionally dropping some frames. Okay, hold on. I'm basically just adjusting my bitrate to see if that is giving you guys a slightly smoother experience. It should. But, as we know with YouTube and with streaming in general, things can be a little touchy. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Cursor off the screen, thank you. I still have not been able to get that part of the mod to work. I cannot, for the life of me, get the frame rate fix mod to also take my cursor off the screen, and I don't know why. Because it's supposed to. It has an option for it. But that's just my life. We just learned to deal. Waiting for them to kill anything is kind of silly. Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm not going to sit around and wait for them to do the work, but having them be able to chip in every once in a while is always nice. Oh, I never considered that I could just have this, like, lift me up in the air. Nice. You guys weren't kidding in the comments. Spears are actually pretty baller. Very nice balance between speed and power. I don't know that I will continue to use spears over my big fuck-off axe, as they say. Where is it? Here it is. But they're not bad. Smack. Nice, get the big uppercut. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Look at this. Look at this axe. Nice damage from Kaine there. Very much appreciate the fire support. Nice. A whole bunch of dented metal boards. We'll be able to sell a bunch of those, I imagine. Oh no, I missed the stream. Ben's here. Huzzah! Never, my friend. Never. Plenty of stream to be had here today. It eats a second or so of the stream occasionally, nothing major. Yeah, and I mean, that's just kind of streaming in general, so. But I want to have the best possible experience for you guys that I can. I say as I fumble around Junk Heap and can't remember where the elevators are. Where the hell? This way. You were on the loading screen until you refreshed? Wait, what? That's interesting. Well, I'm sorry you missed the robot murder. Not sure if companion damage scales, but they don't do much either way. And yeah, they don't. Every once in a while, Kaine will get a good hit in. Honestly, it's a shame more that Emil takes so long to use any of his attacks, because he has these huge, long-winded wind-up times to all of his spells, and they look really cool, and everything's really flashy. And then by the time he fires it off, it does next to no damage anyway. I'm stupidly over-leveled near the end of the game, and they were definitely doing more damage, but it was pretty hopelessly low in comparison to me. Yeah, fair. Truth, I literally keep forgetting. Like, every time I start the game, I forget to up the difficulty. Every time. Now, granted, today I guess it's really not that big of a deal. Huh. Interesting. I guess that's what fell with the brothers. Interesting. There's an enemy roaming around back there. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just one of the little, like, sweeper bot guys. Huh! I didn't expect us to actually not be able to go through there. Fair enough. But yeah, while we're grinding, I figure having the difficulty turned up would really just be needlessly time-consuming. But when I go to actually record next time, probably tomorrow, I will turn the difficulty up. I swear to you and to me that I will do this thing. It will happen. I should buy a spear and Facade, says Cake. I can definitely do this thing. I'm hoping to have a bunch of money saved up by the time we actually go to Facade today from doing other side quests and stuff. Plus, we have a bunch of stuff that we'll be able to sell, so. And we'll see what we can do about acquiring some souped-up weaponry. Give me your materials. So I think they scale, but ultimately don't do much either way. Yeah, and yeah, that makes sense. Again, it is just kind of nice for them to be able to do crowd control. Stun lock certain groups of enemies. Wait, I have to blast through this again? Weird. Huh, very strange that it makes us blast through there a second time. Been in Junk Heap so many times during my playthrough to grind for materials, I'm basically sick of it by now. I mean, that's fair. I think I even called it out when I first came here. I was like, ah, yes, this is the grinding area, isn't it? I mean, fair enough. Ooh, hello. I didn't need to put that bomb there, but whatever. It's fine. Whoop. I love just the roll into big uppercut to one-shot the turrets. It's so nice. Gonna have to dip it shortly. I have a D&D game to run in about 30 minutes, but I'll catch the VOD later. Sure, of course! Good luck with your D&D game! I'll have to share some of the wacky details of stuff that happened in my D&D game last night with you guys at a later date, because it was pretty wild, but good luck with your game. Wow, we didn't get any materials back here, huh? That's a damn shame. Oh well. I like it, kind of zen with the music, dodge rolling everywhere and slashing the crap out of the mobs. There is something relaxing about this, for sure, for sure. Hanging out here until your coffee's done, though. Very on brand. Very on brand. Good job. I know I have my coffee here beside me and a fresh pot that I just put on before the stream. Oh, hello. Let me just gun everything down here. Give me materials. I feel like the layout of the junk Jeep changes every time I go there. I just can't remember where things are. That's fair, especially as you unlock these like later areas that I'm going through now. It is it's very twisty-turny. Ah, we are maxed out on broken antenna. Good to know. Yeah, I would say we do actually need that titanium alloy, like you said, Chimia. So if we can track that down, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, I guess I can regale you guys with my tale, especially before caffeine bounces. Long story short, we're approaching the end game of our campaign. Like, we're level 18. We've dealt with a number of the major threats to our forces and to our world. We have one dude left, Vincent, of the Chartreuse, who has acquired the hand and eye of Vecna and is, you know, trying to become a lich. We've killed him multiple times, but we can't permanently put him down because he's using the clone spell to attain functional immortality while he searches for true immortality. It's a great time. So, my character, being a necromancer, is also interested in some similar techniques, but he has no lust for infinite life. He's more a man of the world. He's a little bit more, not spiritual, but he's part necromancer, part totem barbarian, so he's a little bit more in touch with nature than your typical necromancer might be. And as such, oh, I need a bomb from somewhere. Where do I actually get the bomb from? I don't remember. Yeah, oh, I remember this room. Yeah, it was like I had to go through here, and then we blew it up on the other side, right? But, so, he acquired the knowledge of how to cast the Stoneheart spell, which, if you don't know what Stoneheart is, Stoneheart is a spell that functionally kind of turns you into a lich. You magically remove your natural heart, and you replace it with a heart of stone. Your normal heart continues to beat outside of you, and it needs to stay within a mile of you at all times, but if at any point you would die, well, first of all, you automatically succeed on all death saving throws. You come back with like 2 D10 hit points whenever you get back up. And if you would actually be killed, a new body is made for you and appears within 5 feet of wherever it is that your natural heart is. Now, of course, there are downsides. You can't heal naturally. You can only get magical healing. But being a necromancer, I have some healing spells already, and then half of my kit is essence transfer, so whenever I do necrotic damage, I heal for a portion of the damage I deal. So I can just face tank, heal the damage, and if I ever go down or die, I can get back up. Now, the issue with that is the masters of various fates and life and death and reality and all that type of stuff don't exactly take kindly to anyone trying to circumvent their mortality for whatever reason. So I basically had to stare down 5 extremely powerful magical elemental beings who were basically threatening to just kill me outright if I couldn't give them a very good reason for why I was doing what I was doing. And, yeah, spent an hour bargaining with them, making various deals, cutting various agreements, or straight up intimidating or convincing them to let me go on my way. And it was a good time. It was a very good time. Remember, of course, that my necromancer is a, like, 7.5 foot tall, Baba Yaga-esque necromancer voodoo Dr. Goliath. So it was a very interesting conversation on all sides. Are we gonna have to fight more of the wind-up robots? I hope so. They definitely drop the best materials. Ah, we are. Okay. Come here, buddy. Done. Titanium alloy, huzzah! Hell yeah, D&D stories and caffeine post coffee. Excellent. Very meta. Love the acapella version of this song. No, the music in here is absolutely baller. 100% agree with you on that one. Wish I could find a group to play Vampire the Masquerade. Ooh, that would be interesting. I know very little about Masquerade. I've heard of it in passing, but that's about it. Did you try offering them a king-size Snickers? You know, in some form or fashion, there were various ritual elements and offers made. My necromancer is a grappler, and as such, I have these bracers of binding that are fairly powerful, and basically allow me to cast hold person type spells, get advantage on grapple checks, roll to free myself of restraints, things like that. And one of the beings that was trying to prevent this ritual from going through was a golem who was all about chains and restraint. So I basically made a deal with him and said, hey, you can put some of your power in these gauntlets. I swear on them that I will release this power within the year, because the spell normally only lasts for a year anyway. And you can end it with a bonus action, and your heart will return to its rightful place inside your chest. And if I don't do that, I give you permission to, you know, come strike me down, basically, and drag me down to the 9 hells for, you know, reneging on my deal. And he took me up on that. So, you know, if the king-size Snickers is a promise at potentially coming and taking away my eternal soul, then sure, you can say we gave him a Snickers. Never played a tabletop, but I want to start. Got a recommendation for an easy one to start off in. Honestly, I know it's the cliche answer, but D&D 5e, like, it's not where I started. I started with 3.5, and the difference between 5e and 3.5 is night and day. It's so much easier to get into, and it's, I think, at least at the base level, much more enjoyable. And I've had a lot of fun brewing homebrew stuff and coming up with different ideas and improvising and everything. I've run a few campaigns in 5e. I've played in 2 or 3 5e campaigns, and they've always been enjoyable. So maybe we could get a Legman's Legion's remote game of some kind going. That would certainly be interesting. I would be interested in that type of an idea. We'd have to find the time to organize such a thing, but it could certainly be fun. And of course, I mean, I don't necessarily need to be involved in it either. We can just use the Discord as a space to facilitate it for you guys. Sorry I'm quiet again on day 4 of 5 of this animation test thing. Absolutely, dude. Not a worry at all. I was actually going to ask you how that's going. I was telling Jane that you've been working on that you got a potential job offer that you're working on, and she was very excited. She was like, oh, I hope he gets it. He deserves it. So, fingers crossed for you, bud. Like how big and blocky those robots are. Oh, I know, they're great. Like I said in my video, they're just straight up like wind-up toys, but huge weapons. It's great. D&D 5e was my gateway drug. Easy to pick up, popular, so it's easy to get a group for. I'd offer to run a game for some of y'all, but running one game a week and playing in another is pretty much my limit. Yeah, I feel you. I've been wanting to get back to my world that I spent a lot of time building back in college, and that's the campaign that I was running back then. And I don't have the time, but I have so much that I put into it. I need to go back to it someday. I decided to drop tons of money on the source books and a $600 set of machined aluminum dice for VTM because I obsess over things. Never found a group. Hey, listen, call it an investment for the future. That's all it is. That's all it is. You'll have the chance to use those things eventually, my friend. Especially if like you want it and you're looking for it, it'll happen. It'll happen. Oof, king-size Snickers, your soul, same diff, really. Yeah, you know. Listen, my soul's not actually going anywhere because I'm going to give the power up like as soon as we're done dealing with Vincent and his bullshit. So long as the eternal elemental spirits that I made the deal with don't try to pull any funny business, I should be fine. I'm not like the other members of my party who actually are like carving out pieces of their souls so that their maniacal god that they've sworn themselves to can fill more and more of their corporeal form, or, you know, our friend, our sorcerer friend in the party who has not only an infernal hell dragon in his mind, but also has now made a pact with an angel to inhabit his staff that only agreed to do so with the stipulation that it was allowed to free itself and strike him and anyone else around him down if he ever fell to corruption due to the infernal hell dragon in his head. So, you know, I mean, what's a little promise of a soul for reneging on a deal compared to that? Oh, you're very welcome, Ben. You're very welcome. You really do deserve it, bud. You do so much good work. Where's our map? We can go south and check out some more stuff there before we go this way. Been in a mixed Splat Chronicles of Darkness game for about 3 years playing Promethean. It's near and dear to my heart, but I wouldn't recommend Onyx Path games to a new TTRPG player. Listen, like, I'm not the most well-versed in tabletop games, but I know a fair share of them. I've never heard of Onyx Path or Mixed Splat Chronicles of Darkness, whatever that might entail. I have no idea what that would be. They can write interesting fiction and lore, but their game manual design is a goddamn mess. That's fair. That's fair. A tabletop world that I've always wanted to be able to take part in or explore was Shadowrun. Because I actually got into Shadowrun with the Xbox 360 game, I think it was, that they came out with back in the day. That was like kind of like arena shootery, and there was like this interplay between like technology and magic, and you could only use so much magic based on how much technology you had implanted in you, and all this weird stuff. It was super cool. I really, really enjoyed it. And then I found out that that was very different from how Shadowrun actually is as a whole. And I actually have one of the RPGs on Steam that I was thinking of playing on the channel at some point. But it seems like a super cool world that I'd love to see more of. I have a friend who's a massive gaming hipster, and that's the only way I got into it. Hey, fair, fair. Vampire the Masquerade is their only really well-known property. Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't realize they were the company behind Masquerade. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, got the bullets. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, we're kind of maxed out on some of these materials. We might have to go back soon. Let's see. What do we have for quests? Where is our quest progression at here? Masterless Lighthouse. We need one more broken lens. Oh, wait. Yep, we have the boat. We have contract for a contractor. And then pretty much everything else we have to go to Facade for. So we just need one lens. Where do we get the broken lens from? What enemy? Is it just a rare drop? Probably. Shadowrun, is that the one with the character Armitage? I'm not actually sure, honestly. I can't remember there being... I mean, I'm sure there were actual named characters in Shadowrun on 360, but I don't remember any of them. I just remember you could play as like elves or trolls or dwarves or humans. And I would play an elf healer. I would put down like the Tree of Life healing thing, and I would get the res, and I'd run around with a shotgun. And I was like a combat healer elf, and it was great. I loved playing that build. How in the hell do I get out of here? I can never remember. Oh yeah, we can go up this way. Cool. VTM is in the Chronicles of Darkness universe. Okay, gotcha. Oh, pff. I was like, what are you guys going after back there? It was just Emil throwing a periodic heal at me. Do, 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 do. Wait, what was that dire intro? I was drinking my coffee. What? Devil said something about Kaine's put together in all the right places or something like that? What does that mean? Devil, control yourself. Oh, no. Devil has the hots for Kaine confirmed? Maybe? I didn't get the chance to read the rest of the dire entry, so... Might be able to buy broken lenses from the brother. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that'll make things easy then. We can get out of here. And go start turning in some side quests and hit up Facade. Means Devil has good taste. Oh, I mean, yes, of course, of course. I'm just trying to imagine that from Yona's perspective, right? I love that loading screen. I mean, yeah, that's great. God, I keep forgetting that there's new dire entries on the load screens now that we're post-time skip. Alright, well, we can drop a save. Everything's still looking good for you guys? Everything seems to be running smooth on my end, so I hope it's all good for you. Devil has good taste. Who can really blame her? Oh, God. Are we returning to simp chat from our Genshin streaming the other night? Is that what's happening here? I really am excited to learn more about Kaine's story. Like, we still have only gotten snippets, but she's said all these interesting things. She's done all these interesting things. There's been all sorts of interesting implications, like with her grandmother and, like, with her body being the way it is, like the bandages and the shade and... Like, we've gotten a lot of backstory on Emil at this point, but not nearly as much on Kaine. Today, Devil has said that Kaine is put together in all the right places. I don't know what all that means, but I want to be like that when I grow up. Is that what the full thing said, Shimiya? Yona's like, I want to be a stacked warrior goddess, too. And it's like, I mean, don't we all? Really?
No sense in you waiting around.
That would be great.
By the way, what can I help you with?
We have a bunch of stuff that we can sell. Especially stuff that we're, like, capped on. Where's our raw materials here? Wolf fangs, goat meat, stripped bolts, dented metal boards. We can probably sell some of this, at least. Oh, there we go. Guys, did I mention that I had to super glue my headset together again? I might have tossed it down with a little bit of force. Not even, like, intentionally, just kind of, like, hucked it over onto the couch after a recording session. And let me tell you, it just snapped. So I have now super glued it 3 times, and it's starting to feel the wear and tear.
Come back soon.
Devil is exposing Yona on those too early. That's what I'm saying, Berserk. I'm like, Devil, again, control yourself. She was probably drinking. Let's be honest here. She was probably drinking. Oh, I forgot to look for the lenses. Crap. The flower wasn't in any of Devila's books, so she said she said I could name it whatever I want. Maybe I'll name it after titanium. I refuse to devolve into whatever happened in that Genshin stream. Listen, Cake. Listen. The records show exactly what happened there. And you know it. You know it. You can't run. You can't hide. It's part of your legacy now. You just have to embrace it. Like I embraced the beans. You have to embrace the simp.
No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter.
I probably just lied. Yeah.
What can I help you with?
Alright, broken lenses, sir. I hear you sell them. You do. Awesome. Is there anything else I should stock up on while we're here, guys? I guess we could just get a bunch of copper ore. Although I still don't have... What was the thing I needed for my axe? Oh my god, talk to him.
No, that would buy the... What can I help you with?
Right, that subdued bracelet. I still don't know what that is. And we can't upgrade any of our spears, apparently.
Come back.
That's right. We'll make do for now. There is potentially a spear that we wanted to buy in Facade anyway, so... Super glue headset, man. Seriously. This headset is old, too. This headset... God, it's like, I think 6 years old at this point. So... Yeah. It's been through a fair share. I mean, it's... God, it's the mic that I first started the channel on before I got the Yeti. UV cured epoxy resin is best for such a headphone situation. Ooh. Fair enough. I could potentially look into some epoxy resin. I just had to use super glue because it's something Jane had on hand for cosplay purposes. Actually, we need to look and see here. Where do we need to go for maximum efficiency here? We have to go to Seafront. I think... I feel like we go to Facade first. Because I don't think there's anything we need to bring from elsewhere to Facade, but there's a bunch of stuff we need to get from Facade. So yeah, we'll do that. I simp for sword wives, says JT. Don't we all? Although Caffeine with the follow-up, I'm an axe or hammer simp myself, but respect. I think we can all agree that badass ladies swinging large weaponry around with reckless abandon, potentially screaming, while being beautiful at the same time, I think we can all just agree that that's a good time for everybody.
Red jewels at the string.
Even if you're not into girls, you can still respect it. You can still appreciate it. Frankly, just any halfway attractive human being swinging around large weaponry and screaming is probably a good time. So. Which is part of the reason video games are so fun, right? Actually, this raises a good question, Caffeine. Given what you said about an axe or hammer simp, are you familiar with Fire Emblem at all? Because if you are, and you like axes, and you like girls with axes, what would your opinions be on Empress Edelgard?
Each time we encounter that bickering couple anew, we are made to endure an even further torrent of meaningless and incessant chatter.
Yeah, they love to talk, all right. Remind you of anyone?
Actually.
Grimoire Vice is 100 times their better. You don't see this old tome flitting about starting Donnybrooks and set twos.
Donnybrooks and set twos. Oh my lord. Donnybrooks and set twos. Alright. Guys, I understand I have to catch some sandfish. What do I have to do to catch sandfish? Excellent taste all around here in this stream today. Totally straight for Kaine. Speaking of Alucard Season 3, they really tried to make him as hot as possible, lol. Alucard. Oh, yes, God, I went to Helsing. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Listen, everyone knows that, like, half vampires are the single biggest, like, character type that the internet will simp for, so. I do like Fire Emblem, but haven't actually played Three Houses. Ah, you should do this. You should do this. It's a good time. You might be fixing a headset with glue, but at least you haven't fixed a CPU with a pocket knife. Oof. Oof. I mean, I fixed the CPU with a bunch of stuff, but not with a pocket knife. Vice. Old tome. Huh. What are you hinting at there, Berserk? Gotta bounce. Good luck. Have fun, kids. Don't simp too hard. Yeah, you too, Caffeine. Good luck with your game. Learn near the dock for sandfish. Need to pull on the first nibble to not get trash. Okay.
Haven't fished in a while, huh?
I'm I'm amazed you have not yet grown weary of it.
I have to remember
Not
how to do
really, no.
this.
There's just something about catching a fish that makes you feel alive.
Perhaps you are forgetting the reason you went fishing in the first place.
Look, everyone needs a break sometimes.
Come on. The directions I need to be pulling for this one are a little wonky. It's very precise, jeez. Get it, 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 get it! Nice. A sandfish! Woohoo! Alright, I think we only needed 3 of these, so may as well just keep at it while we're here. Bye, Sashimia. Exactly. Come on, we're getting it. They're feisty, these buggers. Come on, come on. There we go. One more. Una más. That was weird. My controller vibrated like we had something, but it didn't... There wasn't any bites. Very strange, very strange. There we go. Are sand... Like... This might seem like an ignorant question. Or just like a stupid question. There aren't actually sandfish in the world. Are there? Like, I feel like I would have heard of this before now. If this was actually a thing. Again, forgive me if this is a stupid question. Like, it seems like it's obvious that there aren't, but I mean... I don't know, man. Fish are weird. Come on. Got it. Alright. That should be everything we need for this. Hell yeah. Alright, onward to Facade. Women wielding big weapons is the #1 reason to watch anime. It's up there. It is definitely up there. See Sarah's Victoria from Helsing. Well, we got Omega ambushed by that guy. Love how dramatic the fishing music is. Yeah, I know, it's great. Boom. Bum ba dum. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. Sandfish are a thing. They do not live in sand rivers. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I figured. Like, there are plenty of things that can live in sand rivers or in sand dunes or whatever. Any kind of fish is not one. I swear to God. Oh, there's the thing about a cord again. Still curious about that. There are fish called sandfishes, but they live in the water, right? Skinkus? Or Synsis, maybe? Not sure if that's a soft or a hard C. Also commonly known as the sandfish skink. Okay, there you go. Common sandfish or common skink is a species of skink notable for its burrowing or swimming behavior in sand. Oh. And skinks are like a type of rodent or like a type of weasel or something, aren't they? I believe? Maybe? Unless I'm thinking of something completely different. Do you like flowers?
Sure, I guess. Why?
I love flowers, but there are so few out here in the desert. My dream is to find some flower seeds and turn this desert into a beautiful garden. I forgot to check my garden. All of my plants are dead. It's been a few days since I looked at it. Oh no. Trying to collect pink moonflower seeds. It would be great if I could get 10 of them. I can try, lady, but that's...
Track them down, they're all yours.
if I have to grow them, that's going to be a tall order, ma'am. A very tall order, but we can try. Aha! Here's our strange things store.
Hey, so we're looking for a red jewel. Long story, please don't ask. You happen to have one?
朝夕消したら売れとそうあると
He has something like that laying around. Perfect.
This is less a jewel and more a simple rock.
お先とあるラッキーじゃあ最低ざ出してケチ置いていてちたるであぜるように
I'll let you have it free if you want.
Wait, really? Thanks.
Hell yeah, I'm not spending money for those two. You kidding me? Oh, it's a red jewel with a question mark. Oh no. That's not gonna end well. Okay.
Let's head for Bag Dude's house so we can give him his jewel.
Bag Dude!
I imagine it would be quickest to make for seafront by way of the canal.
Bag Dude! Oh my lord. I love that he called him Dude. I mean, listen. Bag Dude is definitely a dude. He is 100% a dude. But, like... Not a man, not a guy. He's a dude. But, like... Bruh. There's something about NieR. Something about NieR calling someone a dude. Look at this dude. Ooh, crystal. We do need crystal. We'll grab a couple of those. Does Kaine wielding big twin serrated blades count? I mean, if we're talking about just, you know, anime women swinging swords, yes, I would say. Almost certainly, actually. I've struggled to think of a situation where that wouldn't count, honestly. Where was... I could just use the sand canal. I know I could just use the sand canal, but I thought I remembered where the weapon shop was. But, oh well. To the sand canal! Away! Skink is a lizard, though. Ah, yes! Lizards. That's what it is. I'm trying to... Oh, what was...
アルテルアチ
I swear there was a type of weasel or something with a name that started with an S. Or am I thinking of mink rather than skink? Because a mink is a type of, like, weasel or furred creature like that, isn't it?
アルテルアチ
Alright, what do we got? Captain's Holy Spear and the Phoenix Spear. I think we looked at these before. They are gross. God damn, look at that thing. Whoa. Forged by monks from feathers of the legendary Firebird, this spear was designed as a tool of self-defense. It's got almost 500 attack. Which is so much more than even just our axe, and our axe is upgraded. Holy God. Alright, what can we sell? We gotta get that. That is a must. What can I sell here that isn't gonna come back to haunt me? Maybe some more broken antennas. We can get more of these easily enough. I mean, if we have to go back into junk heap, then so be it, you know? I feel like we don't need 45 goat meat. Just gonna be real honest about that. Oh, I don't need as many wolf fangs either. Okay. And now we can we can afford a spear. Yoink. I'll take that, thank you, sir. Alright, let's look at this bad boy. Hell yeah. Look at that! That's so disgustingly strong! Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty good. think that's going to be pretty dang good. Alright, now, what else? Oh, I needed to get the maps for this area. It was at the item shop, I think. Entrance, grocery store, King's Mansion, material... Would it be the material shop? I feel like it wouldn't be the material shop. We were just here. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. Not sure what that's in reference to. You have to cross-breed flowers in order to... Cross-breed flowers. I was like, bread flowers? What? But need to crossbreed flowers in order to get pink ones. You can't buy them. Blech. God. Phoenix Spear, best weapon in the game. Need to crossbreed the pink and purple to get a white lunar tier. Uh-huh. Phoenix Spear is an absolute must. Phoenix Spear, best weapon by far. Phoenix weapons. Congrats on basically beating the game now. Lol. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I was already planning on turning it up to hard, so... Yeah, they don't have it. Would it be at the grocery store? I guess? I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be. We can't buy it things from the Strange Things store, actually, so I guess it would have to be the grocery store. It was a Good Burger reference. Oh! Another classic of our childhood that I never watched. Like so many other things. No, can't get a map from you either. I swear you guys told me that there was a shop here that I could buy the map from. Unless I just can't take the boat to the item store, which is possible. Because there is an item store here, I know that. Where is it? It's the weapons store. Oh, it's over there. Okay, there we go. Found it, found it, found it, found it, found it. There we go. Desert map, facade map. I hate this interface so much. All I wanted was to buy a map. I inadvertently wound up purchasing 70 pieces of rice sapling. I'm never gonna grow that much rice. It'll take forever to sell that much rice. Everyone who is talking about beans and rice in the chat, you're prophets. Not because of the beans. No one could have foreseen in what way you were right, but you were right. You were absolutely right. God, I'm afraid. My eyes are closed. My head is resting against my pop shield on my mic. I'm afraid to open my eyes and look at chat. Oh, no. Thankfully, we didn't have much money left, so it's not like we spent that much. We can always sell other stuff. It's just the principle of the thing. It's just the facts of the matter that make it all the more painful. I'm gonna open my eyes, I'm gonna look at chat, and I'm probably going to cry. Internally, externally, physically, and existentially. Here we go. Oh, yep. Mr. French Fries even said, careful with the beans. Again, oof. Beans do go good with rice. Hey, of heart, we understand your pain. Grinding stream now. You know what? I don't need these magic drops. I never use any of this stuff. I'm never going to use any of this stuff. It's just gonna sit here in my inventory. Maybe the spirit capsules will hold on to. I cannot... Get out of here. Shoo. Be gone. I don't want any of you. That was illegal. That was so incredibly illegal. Absolutely the worst. Just the worst. I cannot believe... I can't believe I've done this. To myself, nonetheless. Oh, okay. Well, we have some money. Careful. Map. Map. Purchase. Yes. Moving on. Be careful out there. Buddy, I don't want to take advice from you, okay? That's just not necessary. What else did I have to do here? Was there anything else I needed to do here? Or can I leave this godforsaken town? Seafront. Oh yeah, I need to search the shorelines for this. Where else would there be... Where else is there shore? We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Search seafront first. So seafront. Seafront, I think. No, this is back home. Seafront. Back home. Back home. Back home. I think. Oh no, this is also the Strange Things store. Right, okay. That's seeds we're probably never gonna get. And we have to go back to bad guy in seafront. Okay. So Strange Things store once again. I cannot believe I was just talking about it at the start of the stream and prophesized my own fate. I can't even say I'm incensed. I'm just resigned at this point. Just to my fate. Just to the reality of my situation. It just is what it is. Oh, we have a quest over here. Hello.
Okay.
You will make that money back in no time with the quests. Have heart. Just find another old lady to give you so much money. Yeah, I just need to become an old lady's sugar... Wait, no, not sugar daddy. Boy toy? I need to become a gold digger. That's what I need to do. Are you looking for work right now? As a matter of fact, yes.
What kind of work?
Need to make a ceremonial mask for the king. Okay, sure.
I can do that.
More titanium alloy, you say? Don't we only have one titanium alloy, and don't we need it for one of the other quests? Maybe? $10 titanium alloys for this guy. How much titanium alloy do we have? Hopefully a bunch. I can just go down to materials. What am I doing? We have 12. Oh, shit. We can actually do this right now. Here we go.
I've got your things.
What manner of ceremony is this mask for?
The king will wear this mask when he is pondering a new rule.
That's a pretty specialized mask.
Here is your payment, by the way. 10,000 gold. Okay, cool. That's, yes, progress in the right direction. Also, while we're here, let's check in on our friend the king. And his, maybe by now, wife? Fiance, at the very least? Hard to say, really. Last time we were here... Okay, well... Last time we were here, it seemed like they were getting along just fine, but... You could single-handedly end the food shortage by growing all that rice. Yeah, what is that guy doing with all that rice? Conversely, the king just isn't here. Fair enough. Alright. To the Strange Things store. There's a novel where Protag literally sells his body. Wait, what? Hold on. Elaborate, please. And he killed that guy eventually? The guy he did that for? Bro, wait, what? Are you serious? I'm gonna need some elaboration on that
Hi there.
one.
Do you carry axles and paddle boards?
Afraid I'm out of stock. But I can make them if you bring me iron ore and logs.
Oh, great. So, how much do you need?
10 of each should suffice.
Gotcha. I'll be back.
Do I not
Wheel
have
wheels
that
are
much?
Great, but they're a pain in the butt to maintain.
In the past, humans harnessed different methods to provide energy.
Like what?
One such method was achieved through the intricate compounding of iron and fire.
Wow. What did they do with that?
Oh, a great many things. It could be used to power large iron crates called trains,
Ha!
or illuminate whole cities against the dark of night.
Oh. Yeah, no thanks.
Why not?
Who wants to move a big iron crate? And how am I supposed to sleep if it's all bright outside?
Well, I suppose if you wish to look at it that way.
Besides, my life is lots of fun already.
If more people were like you, Emil, this world might not be half bad.
Yeah, I'm so cheery now as a skeleton boy. It's fine. Haha. Alright, so do we have enough of that stuff? No. 10 iron ore and 10 logs. Okay. I have no iron ore, and 5 logs. Okay. Logs, I imagine I would just buy from the materials store, right? Which we can probably just get anywhere, and I'm probably gonna have to get iron ore from the brothers, so we'll probably come back for this one. To the entrance, my good man! Desperate for any money for medicine? Yeah, fair enough. Hello, Dragon Wolf. How you doing? Protagonist engages in prostitution to earn money when he couldn't find jobs. Haven't read it myself, but yeah, apparently he sold his body to men to make money for him and Yona. Young protagonist, specifically. Interesting. I imagine that doesn't get touched on at all in the game, huh? How canonical are those, like, books and stories and stuff? Are they all considered canon? Yeah, I guess we can just... Yeah, we can just bounce for now, I think. Oh, I can believe it too, for sure.
It's hard to believe there are plants that can grow in this desert.
Yeah, this'll never work.
How do you mean?
I mean, if plants could grow here, it would be full of them. God, books can be so stupid sometimes.
Have you ever planted anything before, Kaine?
Nope.
Well, then you don't know. You gotta try things out for yourself.
Indeed. Experimentation can often be the key to new knowledge.
You guys sure are a bunch of optimists.
Is this just now that you're figuring this out, Kaine? Come on now. Also, it's interesting, because, like, that series of events, I can totally see someone doing that. But I guess the reason I ask if it's canon is just because it doesn't really mesh with protagonist or NieR, however you want to refer to him, his general behavior and outlook. Like, sure, maybe it's something that takes place in the 5-year time skip and it's part of, like, why he is the way he is now, but as far as we see him pre-time skip, he seems way too innocent, I guess, to have been in that type of business. Like, not to look down on anyone or try to, you know, throw any shade at anyone or whatever, but I mean, that's the type of work that will change a person, you know, especially if you're a kid. Ooh, XP rate plus 20%, that seems unnecessary. I know we could have taken the ferry, but I want to see if there's anywhere where there's shoreline along the way here that I wasn't thinking of before. All the novels are canonical. Side content is considered canon. Side content also talks about how the brother lost his arm, never touched on in-game. Yeah, I think I saw that you had commented that, and I meant to get back to you about that. But was so busy yesterday trying to get all of the recording issues figured out that I never quite got around to it. My theory was just that he, like, I don't know, somehow ripped it off and... Oh, there's a boar over here? Somehow, like, ripped it off and put a mechanical arm on in his place to become stronger, to be better at killing machines or something. I don't know. It happened pre-time skip. Yeah, see, that's so strange then, because, like, I mean, maybe his portrayal in the original Japanese is different than here, but yeah, that doesn't... I think of just other characters in other media who have experienced that type of stuff and lived that kind of life and everything and done that kind of work, especially when they were younger. And I feel like their portrayals mesh much more with that idea of someone at a young age doing that kind of work, you know? And, you know, not to say, like, oh, well, I don't believe it. Like, if it's canon, it's canon. But it doesn't feel like it quite meshes with our protagonist as he's portrayed here in the game. I guess there's not really a shoreline over here, huh? Gideon, Evil Dead style. Exactly, Ben. Precisely. Yeah, there's not really a shoreline over here either, so, huh. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out for where else there might be that cargo, but for now, we can go back to town and turn in a bunch of the quests there. Oh, while I have you guys here, I know not all of you are Genshin players here, so apologies while I go on a quick tangent, but just, you know, for those of you in the Discord and who follow the Genshin content of the channel, how about my buddy Eric just pulling not one, but 2 genes in one pull on the standard banner? How stupid was that? When he told me that, I could not believe. I knew, Ben, you in particular were going to be like, dude, what the fuck? That shit was insane. I could not believe that. But that's how he's always been. I said it from the very start. I was like, as soon as he starts playing Genshin, he's going to get some ridiculous pulls, because he's the same way with magic cards. He pulls the most ridiculous stuff out of packs. Constantly. I see what you're saying, Shimia. Oh, Shimia, did you not see that post in the Gacha Pulls channel? Yeah, 2 genes and like a sucrose or something in one pull. It was disgusting. Like, my double 5-star pull was bad, but 2 of the same characters on a non-focused banner, like, bruh. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Alright, so we had to... Where do we have to turn in some of these quests? Not up with Popola, I don't think. Although we'll check in with her to see how she's doing. See if there's any new dialogue as we've been going around collecting key fragments. That's pretty crazy. Dude, Ram, tell me about it. It's insane. Gideon amputated his arm after self-harming for the guilt he felt for his brother's death. Interesting. Okay. On the one hand, that's a little edgy. On the other hand, it's Gideon, and it doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we could come and talk to her. Whoops. Oh well.
You remember the Airy, right?
That depressing shell of a village?
Not so much anymore, it sounds like. I just got this letter from the village chief. Have a look.
Oh? From the office of the chief of the Airy, to Popola. My greetings to you and your village. I hope everything is going well. Our village has shut itself away from the world for far too many years, and we have therefore decided it is time to change our ways. As part of this endeavor, we have resolved to establish a shop within the village. It is now open for business, and I look forward to seeing a great many customers visit from all over the world. With regards to the sacrifice keyword you wrote about, one of our villagers claimed to know the meaning behind the term. You are more than welcome to speak with him on the matter as part of your visit to the Airy. Interesting.
Sacrifice? Isn't that the name of one of the key fragments?
That sounds like a trap.
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the land.
You're amazing, Popola.
This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient.
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
Yeah, this is a trap for sure.
What do you mean?
The area has been shut off from the world for years, and now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord.
I agree. It seems rather unnatural. And
You're overthinking it. Besides, I don't care if it's dangerous. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it.
Oh dear.
well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you. Try speaking with the chief when you get there.
Alright, well, I don't think we'll be doing that today, but good to know that we've got stuff going on at the Airy. I'll have to address, having had that conversation when... Oh, wait, can we go down here now? No, I guess not, okay. I will have to address that in the next video that I do, saying, while I was doing the live stream, by the way, I accidentally went and talked to Popola, found out where we're going next. Whoops.
The area, huh? Alright, let's go see the chief.
What a soul-crushing place.
Juan Esteban Cruz Echevarria? I'm sure I'm not pronouncing your name right. My apologies on that front. If I'm not mistaken, one of the reasons why NieR has his hair tied up all the time is due to not liking someone touching his hair due to the experiences that he had during his prostitution. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so knowing this, right? How do these novels interplay with Papa NieR? Is Papa NieR just considered non-canon at this point? Or is that still canon, and if it is, how does that interplay with these books? Never got 2 5 stars in the same 10 pull before? Yeah, you know? I can imagine why you wouldn't, and yet apparently there's been a little bit of that going around recently. So Gideon does feel guilty. I didn't know that. Did I see what happened to the grandma on the circle with the fountain? She... Oh, God, yeah, what happened with her? The kids died, right? And she, like, went insane?
My, but you children certainly have a lot of energy. You're going to trip and fall if you keep running around like that.
Yeah, she's, like, hallucinating that they're still here.
We best leave her be. Wherever her mind has gone, it's a happier world than this.
Yeah. Her mom down at the inn told us about that. Told us about how the kids died and her mind went with it. Or went with them, so... Rough, man.
Help! Help! Oh, gods, please help me!
What do you need?
What's wrong?
There's this huge shade near the bridge in the northern plains.
A huge shade, you say?
Damn thing nearly killed my wife and daughter.
A bridge in peril.
I'm on it.
It appears and disappears like the wind. You could go days in the northern plains without seeing it. And then, all of a sudden...
Interesting. We'll definitely be checking that out. Hello, sir. You required parts, I believe.
We're back with all the stuff you needed.
Let me see. Yep, that's all of it.
Wow, this is more than I was expecting.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate all the effort you went to.
Don't insult the man, lad. Take his profit payment and be grateful.
Okay. Thanks for the gold.
Whoo-wee! 30,000. Lego. Sounds good to me. Contract for a contractor complete. Nice. Berserk says, my English is collapsing. Mind is tired. You know, fair. Fair. If you need to go sleep, buddy, go sleep. You can always catch the VOD. Oh, I need to stand up and stretch a little bit. Oh, my leg is going numb. Might actually do a little standing playing. Can you guys still hear me well? I hope so. Accidental story content. Yeah, it happens.
We've been dealing with a wave of robbery.
Right, the robberies. We do need to deal with that here as well. Who is the other guy? There was someone else that needed materials here. Who was it? Maybe there wasn't anyone else here other than the thieves thing. Caught the requested fish. Go to the bridge. The thieves. The lighthouse. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll look for some thieves then. Why not? Hello, seen any thieves?
I hear it's 2 thieves.
Right.
I knew it. This is what...
Thieves?
Everything all right, ma'am?
No. My son has come down with a strange illness.
Could it be the Black Scroll?
He's been ill for a week, and no matter what I do, it just seems to get worse.
That's not good. Any idea what's causing it?
Protag sure is not thinking too hard. Yeah, he's kind of developed edgy anime protagonist syndrome in his old age, huh? Vice under his breath. Oh dear. 2 cannons? Yeah, maybe. Pretty much, the game was created with Brother NieR in mind in the first place. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I know we only got Papa NieR because of them thinking we needed it for the Western market, so. Papa NieR and Brother NieR have different dates, both canon. Right, okay. Very hard to see Papa NieR not just killing anyone who asks that of him. Yeah, but I mean, I guess at that point, if they have the money, he just kills them and takes the money for Yona, right? 30k rolling in it, let's go! Like how the world is supposed to have gone downhill during the time skip, but everyone's paying 10 times the amount for quests. Yeah, right? It's funny how that works. I guess lots of money going around and nothing to spend it on.
No. He went out to play with the other children like he usually does. And when he came home, he was sick.
Aha, a child's final chance. Oh boy.
Something must have happened to him out there. I'll see what I can figure out.
You will?
Of course.
Meddlesome as always, I see. Shall we begin by questioning the children?
Sounds like a plan to me.
I suppose all children are precious to their own parents.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
That is how that works.
But if the cause of the illness is a mystery, then we have little way to search for a cure.
Well, you're smart. Come up with something.
Perhaps we should speak with the local children.
Why would kids know when the adults don't?
Even the oldest adult in the world is but a child to my eyes.
Alright, Vice, that's really not helpful, but okay.
A robbery? Come to think of it, I did catch a glimpse of a pint-sized fellow moving suspiciously through the shadows. Maybe he was involved?
Judging by what we found, we're dealing with 2 thieves. Most likely a couple of kids.
Remember the pair of brothers that loiter near the water wheel? I fear they may be hiding something from us.
Uh-huh.
Let's go have us a little chat.
Alright, brothers near the water wheel. Also, hello, sir. What do you have for us today?
Hey, you. You ever seen a treasure map before?
I'm... sure? Where are you going with this, bud?
A treasure map?
Yeah, a treasure map. You know, a map that shows you where to find buried treasure.
Yes, what is your point?
I'm collecting them. My lifelong dream is to one day roll naked in a pile of sweet, sweet treasure.
Sir. It's the middle of the day. It's a busy street. People trying to do commerce. There's children around. really isn't the place to be sharing these lifelong fetishistic desires, alright?
That's an interesting dream.
So that's why I'm looking for a new treasure map or two. If you find one, bring it on over to me, alright?
Sure.
Sure thing. I guess I should know where to look for a treasure map before telling the guy sure thing.
One could hardly expect to stumble across such a thing lying on the ground. Perhaps we should look for a place where old documents are stored.
Old documents, huh?
I mean, that would either be the library here in town or the facility under Emil's mansion, maybe. Oh, do we have an egg? Eggs, 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 eggs. Oh, berries. Never mind. Wait, over here maybe? Eggs, 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 eggs. Nope. Whatever it is, I can't carry any more of it. And it's gone. Okay, very well. To the water wheel! Over there. Oh, Vice. Zhongli. I have a similar dream. What about Zhongli, Rim? Am I missing something there? Child!
Some kids like to play in the northern forest. We're not supposed to know, but everybody does. Man, I wish I could go there.
Exciting! Hey, little shits, what's up?
We aren't doing nothing wrong.
That's so.
Are you two the ones behind the recent robberies?
You must already know if you're asking like that.
Your tone betrays your guilt. Confess. Confess now, lest the rage of Grimoire Vice fall upon you.
Vice, they're children. Relax.
Okay, we did it. My brother and me.
Thought I heard his voice? Maybe. There's all sorts of familiar voices in this game, so it's possible. Hey, Lurk, how's it going? What's up? Good to have you here.
'Cause Dad told us to.
We're doing alright. Doing alright. Playing some NieR. Talking some deep lore.
Your own father demanded that you steal.
This guy sounds like a real piece of work. Where is he now?
Probably in the tavern. That's where he spends all his time.
Got it.
We have to go beat the shit out of a deadbeat drunkard dad. I see, I see. Child.
I heard there's a scary curse on all the forests in the world. And the bigger the forest, the scarier the curse.
I mean, I don't know about all the forests, but the nearest forest did have a curse on it for a while, so, maybe? Good, been offline for a few days, moving house, so nice to get back and see where you've got to. Ah, very nice, very nice. I hope you're comfortable in your new place.
Hey, you have a pair of sons?
Huh? What's it to you, huh? Why you gotta ask me all these questions?
You're forcing your own kids to commit crimes?
Crimes? No, it's not like that. I just told him to go find some food for the family. Now shut your mouth before I shut it for you. Bunch of no good meddlers.
Our time is wasted on this drunken scoundrel.
What a sad excuse for a father.
How shall we explain this to the client?
We'll tell him the truth. Then we'll figure out what to do with the kids.
And we can have them arrest the deadbeat dad while we're at it.
Which job should I give you first?
Holy crap, these are all new. Okay. Well, let's just go through them, I suppose. Learning a trade.
That trader in Seafront has another request. Well, he's more of a would-be trader, I guess. Anyway, he can fill you in.
Sure.
I wrote down the
Alright, so we have to go to the guy in Seafront. Understood. What else do we have?
Which job should I
Master
give you
of the
first?
Southern Plains.
A postman wants you to get rid of some shades. It's getting pretty dangerous around here lately. I wrote down the client's location.
Okay, more stuff to do in Seafront. Good, we are just collecting Seafront tasks now.
Which job should I give you first?
A Tale of the Study.
Apparently the manor's butler has a unique shade he wants your advice on. Yeah, Don't look at me.
Oh god, not the butler again.
I wrote...
Alright, well, back to Emil's mansion for at least one thing, potentially two things.
Oh, which job should I give
And the
you
great
for-
tree.
Hey, there's a scholar in Seafront who asked about you. I guess he needs help with historical research. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
God, yeah. Cake, what is Papa NieR's dialogue like with this guy? Like, is it different at all, or is it just the same dialogue, but from the perspective of a father himself? That sounds interesting. Okay, well, where was the... It was this guard up here, I think, right? Wait, what do you have to say?
Did you find the culprit?
Yeah.
Oh, it was this guy.
It's complicated.
Pair of children driven to steal by an abusive father? Well, I certainly didn't expect this.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy.
They shouldn't have stolen from you, but I don't think they're entirely at fault here.
Agreed. I'll talk to the other shopkeepers and make sure they understand.
Thanks. Oh, and I also think we should get them away from their father.
Not sure who could take them. Folks are barely getting by as it is. But let me spread the word and see what we can figure out. Ah, yes, your fee. Well, us shop owners passed the hat and came up with this. I hope it's enough.
3,000. Okay, that's fine.
Using children as tools of thievery. Unthinkable.
I can't believe this happened in our village. Things are more desperate than I knew.
If we hope to restore the lives of the villagers, we must cull as many shades as we can.
Yeah.
Accurate. Now, what other kids do we have to talk to about this disease? Because, like... Huh... I didn't see any more in town, so unless there's some gallivanting about... There might be one up in the library? Oh, wait, no, there's one... Up here, maybe? Hold on, hold on. Hold the phone. Ah, there is a child here. Hello, child.
The forest totally cursed him. That's why he's sick. Everyone told him not to play in there, but he did anyway.
It appears something happened to the child when he entered the northern woods. I believe that area is more commonly known as the Forest of Myth.
Thanks for the reminder, Vice. We totally haven't been there for extended periods of time in the past.
You think there's actually a forest curse?
I don't know why we're confused about this, seeing as how we literally experienced the last one, but okay.
I will withhold judgment on such things. For now, we should visit the place and see for ourselves.
All right, to the Forest of Myth then.
I feel like this is a quest that was meant to be pre-time skip. And just never happened that way, because, like... This feels like an introduction to the Forest of Myth, not like something that we'd be doing now. But who am I to say? Alright, let's see what's up with this shade over by the bridge, shall we? We can turn in a jewel for our friend with the red bag while we're at it. We're gonna end the stream with more side quests than we began, you know? Possibly. Slight changes, don't remember too many specifics, but there's definitely characterization differences. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, bud.
Doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
That place is a shithole.
Don't be so nervous, Kaine. We'll protect you.
I got me taken care of. Worry about protecting yourself.
Oh, always the brash one.
You got a red jewel? Oh, this is amazing! Here, come with me to Seafront so we...
Oh, right. We have to go to Seafront for that. Okay. Now, I want to see what's up with this shade. But they said it only appears sometimes.
never seen a shade this large around here.
Be careful. This is a formidable foe.
I'm guessing this is the Shade. Ow. I want to kill all the little guys first, please, game. Yeah, like, for this exact reason. Jesus! Alright. Just you and me, big guy. Let's go. Don't mind me. We're just gonna charge up a big attack here. Huh. That didn't seem to take any of his armor off. Interesting. Ow. Oh! Please don't be gone. Please don't be gone.
Everything in working order?
Yeah, Vice. I'm good.
Good, he's still there.
Your health is diminished.
That was very realistic coughing, actually. Why do I feel like they choked our voice actor for that? Yeah, we don't seem to be taking any actual armor off of him, which I thought was using magic is how we were supposed to do that. I guess we just need, like, powerful attacks, which, hey, fair enough. Alright, fine. Let me... Whoa! Okay. Well... I wonder how long this lasts. I kind of just want to see... Yeah, it just no-sells it. Interesting. So then if we switch this... and go... I don't know, Dark Hand. Okay, that does make it go away. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Yeah, it seems like the only way that we can do reliable damage to him is to get him with, like, finishers of combos. Which, fair enough. I mean, we'll get there eventually. If that's the only means we've got, so be it. Just trying to see what different attacks do what on him. Okay, the sword attacks do nothing, just period, so good to know. Ow! God damn it. It seems like our axe attacks are doing the most damage, so knowing that, I can hang back a little bit more, be a little bit more safe. Well, even free time skip you into the Forest of Myth. No, I know, but that's my point. Like, I could see that... I could see, like, this quest line being, like, our intro to the Forest of Myth before we actually go there the first time, you know? So, yeah, for that dialogue, that's very strange. Also, this is the first, like, actually difficult enemy we've encountered, which is kind of cool. That was... Did not quite have the range on it that I was hoping. Forest of Myth side quest is one of my favorite side quests in the game. Interesting. Okay. Parry, says Berserk. Okay, we can do that. Gotta have to remember how to do that. Probably easier this way. Okay, I mean, that did some damage. Not as much as I would have liked, but we can keep at it. Maybe with the spear. Come on. Alright, I mean, that was some damage. There we go. I think just our heavy attack combo with the spear is doing the most damage for the, like, least time spent attacking. Ow. The 1-2 punch got me there. Rip. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Ooh, one-handed sword, Labyrinth's Whisper.
Stupid trash getting in our way.
It's hard to imagine a shade being here. It's almost like it was waiting for us. It can't be that intelligent.
Oh, really, now? Can you truly say so with all confidence? The tactics of the Shades grow more intricate with each passing year. It would not surprise me to see them setting elaborate traps for us before long.
We'd better wipe them out before they get too smart.
In any case, we won't be able to live in peace until we take out the Shadow Lord.
Yes, fair. That's all fair. Now, was that a story thing, or was that part of... Okay, it was for this. Cool. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we can go back and talk to the client. Using magic is the best way to get armor off. Works better with armor break words on the magic. Okay. Because I was going to say, we hit him with a lot of magic there, and it didn't seem to take any of the armor off, so... Was that an enemy that we could take the armor off of, or was that just kind of like a, he has armor, deal with it type of scenario? Add parries in with your attacks. No, yeah, for sure. I'm so used to Dark Souls that parrying for me, like, parrying here versus parrying there is very different, so it's harder for me to work it into this because I don't feel like I need to like I do with Dark Souls. Obviously, it would help there, but in Dark Souls, like, you need to do a lot of parrying. So because I'm so used to that, it's hard for me to kind of work that back into my repertoire here.
Killed the Shade at the bridge.
I can. I'm not saying that it's like the wrong thing to do or anything. I'm sure it is the right thing to do, but...
My daughter is dead. She passed while you were gone.
I'm sorry.
Here. Take this money. I won't be needing it anymore.
Oof. That's rough.
Why have the gods cursed us?
Whew. I am sorry, sir. That is very difficult. Jeez. Okay, well, we could go up to the Forest of Myth, I suppose, because so much other stuff has taken us to Seafront. We'll probably want to go back up to the brothers, or, well, the brother, I suppose, and get iron ore. Maybe we can get logs while we're here in town, too. We definitely need to do that. Yeah, okay. We'll look for logs here. Then, if they don't have iron ore, which they might, we can go up to the brothers, get iron ore, go over to the Forest of Myth, and go from there. Oh wait, materials is back here.
Thanks for coming. I've got some great materials for sale.
Time parries with attacks. Yeah, for sure. No, I get what you guys are saying. Logs. Alright, careful. Done. Moving on. Closing the inventory. Good lord. Alright. Go up to the brothers. Maybe even able to do some upgrades, potentially, to our new lance. We'll see. Adding parries is just a DPS thing. Yeah, for sure. And that's definitely something to work on, especially if I'm going to be increasing the difficulty. I need to do that more. But, it's just hard for me to work in when I'm so used to that system now. I mean, God, I've got hundreds of hours in every Dark Souls game, so it's deeply ingrained into my combat system, or at least my understanding of combat systems. So, I have to break out of that mold, and it's difficult. That would hurt more with Papa NieR? Yeah, I can see why. That, oof. Obviously, it would have been a huge undertaking, especially with, like, redoing all the lines and everything, but it would have been cool. I don't know how they would have done it, especially since there's different dates and things, but it would have been cool to have a toggle to play as Brother NieR or Papa NieR. That would have been really cool. Like, for this, for the remaster, or for the remake, that would have been super cool. So you can kind of get both perspectives, but I can totally understand why they didn't or were not able to do that. I am happy to say as well that, again, I meant to do it yesterday, but it took so long getting all of the stuff figured out for getting quality back for my videos that I wound up not having the time. But I've got bot stuff finalized and figured out. I basically just need to make the updates and push it through, and we will finally officially have our full proper announcement spot.
What can I help
So you guys will always, if you so choose, if you opt in, get notifications about everything and anything. Ooh, yeah, we have to look at the sword, too. Anytime I post any sort of a video, you will get a notification about it. One giant egg, and we'll be able to upgrade the Phoenix Spear. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. We can upgrade the Vile Axe. Oh, and there's the Labyrinth's Whisper. Forged from steel and liquefied beast fangs, the blade is red with the blood of countless sacrificial offerings. Huh. And it only costs a single fluorite to upgrade? Do we need fluorite for other stuff? Not really. Or at least... Oh, wait. No? Not at this level. I guess we could just do that and just... Why not? See what the next level is. Oh! That's not what I was expecting that to look like. That's interesting. Needs more fluorite. And more fluorite. Okay. Oh, it goes up to 313. Plus 60% magic power. Whew! Okay, so it's more of a magic sword than anything. Interesting. Alright, let's look at the weapon story for that and the Phoenix Spear, because that's cool. But yeah, so after the live stream, basically, I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be getting the bot updated. The notifications channel will be live. There will be a channel where you can react to get your rolls. And, I mean, there will only be one roll to get right now. But as I get LFG stuff set up, or if there were any other suggestions you guys had about different roles or anything like that that you would like to see, stuff that you see in other servers or just ideas, of course, I'm always open to potentially doing some more stuff. So y'all can let me know. Alright, Labyrinth's Whisper. So this girl had a huge set of horns on her. Beautiful horns like a bull, just growing out of her head above her ears. I had myself a gander at where the horns met the head, and let me tell you, they were coming straight out of her skull. She was the only kid like that in the whole village. The others were all normal. Kid with the horns, though? Born real small, apparently. The horns were, I mean, not the kid. And hell, they would have needed to be. Fat chance the kid's mama would have been able to push out a pair of horns huge as that. You'd think a girl like that would have been bullied, right? Well, you'd be wrong. That kid was the hardest person for miles in any direction. Only a man in the village would tangle with her. And we're talking men that ain't scared of nothing. She was the best at doing work what needed physical strength and all that. And she always led the charge whenever Shades attacked. And folks loved her for that, sure. Most of all, they loved her because she was always cheerful and just plain tough. But one day, this huge shade attacked the village that was just too strong. Tore the men apart like old rags, and half the guys in the village died. The girl with the horns fought with all she had, but eventually she couldn't keep up, and the shade lifted her off the ground and ripped the horns right out of her head. The way she screamed was like nothing you've ever heard. Sound shook the earth itself, it did. After that, things got real quiet, so I stepped outside, found both the shade and the girl dead. Each of them had wounds all over, and they were leaking blood out of just about everywhere. And don't judge me for saying this now, but it was almost beautiful. Like looking at dark red flowers in full bloom, you know? Interesting. That's very interesting. Do we have any inkling of who this girl might be? Like, obviously there's still another weapon story, but like, is this a reference to anything? Is this a connection to any other character across the history of NieR and Drakengard? Because that is interesting. Like, why does she have horns? Why is she so powerful? Is she possessed by a shade that caused this? Is she just naturally busted? Like, what? That's cool. Oh boy, chat went wild while I was not looking. Holy smokes. They said they would add Papa NieR if the remaster sells half as well as Automata, I think. Oh, that'd be sick. I swear the vendor that sells logs wasn't in Gestalt. I remember spending ages hunting logs. I'll have to play Gestalt again and see if I just missed him. Still wish they had Papa NieR as an option. Yep. Watched some scenes with Papa NieR, and I do say the opening scene of this game is absolutely heart-wrenching with him. That I need to check out. That sounds cool. Well, Papa NieR is somewhere. But Protag is hot and Papa NieR is not. Ah, poor Papa NieR. Giant eggs are super rare, not that the Phoenix Spear needs upgrades to be good. Fair. What's not hot with a dad wearing a thong on his head? His face is too hard for me. I like baby face. Thong or not, lol. That story sounds strange in an American accent. I heard it in my head with a more northern Sean Bean English. Ah. Yeah, it's for me the way that like it was written with, you know, the commas and the apostrophes and the ha ha ha. It definitely struck of a southern accent to me. So, story freaks me out. Need more info on that one for sure. Yeah, man. That's super interesting. Very, very cool. And where is my Phoenix Spear? Here we are. Oh, Beast Curse as well. Oh, God, yeah, I forgot to read this one. Huh. Long, long ago, in a faraway kingdom, there lived 3 brothers. The youngest was a terrifically lazy lad who spent most of his days fast asleep. However, he was every bit as cheerful as he was lethargic, and so was beloved by all. Is he going to be the one brother that isn't an absolute tyrant or some other horrifying human being? Is he just lazy? Or is something horrible going to happen to him as a result? And the Phoenix Spear. There was once a warrior in a frontier nation who feared not death. He was so brawny and powerful, arrows were said to bounce harmlessly off his flesh. For this reason, the warrior always threw himself into the thick of any battle. I'm sure that's going to end so well for him. Weapon stories in this game are just so good, man. They're so good. Alright. Oh, wait. Iron ore. Yeah, iron ore, I think it was. Come here. I need to buy things from you, sir. I forgot. I got lost in weapon upgrades and stories.
No sense. That would buy the... What can I help you with?
Alright. Pricey, but we have the money. It's fine. We could just get our copper ore while we're at it. So that way I can upgrade my axe eventually. Okay. So, we'll have to get more fluorite at some point. Max out that story just to, or that weapon just to learn about it. Speaking of which, right, it's not better yet. It will be better once we get it maxed out, but for now it's ass. Got it. So I think to the Forest of Myth now, yeah? Just got on Genshin and saw your message. Oh yeah, because I saw you message me before, Ram, but I totally missed it. So my apologies for missing you before. Alright, Forest of Myth, here we come. Oh, God. I was like, wait, what am I locking onto behind me? Alright, go, go, go. Outie, bounce. It's okay, I honestly forget you can message friends. What were you messaging me about, Rem? Oh my god, look at all the bullets out there. Forward! Might round out the stream today with the Forest of Myth, because we've already been going for like 2 solid hours, and god, there's still so many side quests to do. Might just have to turn in a bunch of them in Seafront when we are in an episode, because we'll be going over there regardless, I'm sure, so. Alright, what do we got going on here? Why are you cursing children, guys? What do you got going on, huh? People misbehaving over here? I will judge. Don't think for a second I won't.
Everything seems normal here.
We appear to have hit a dead end. Say, what is that on the ground?
Just some funny-looking berries.
Did he eat some bad berries and they were like, oh, it's a curse, it's a curse?
Ah, poisonous ones, I'd wager.
Well, I'm sure not gonna eat them and find out.
This stupid kid really just ate some berries and they're all like, oh my god, ah! What a dummy. That really all there was to Cake, didn't you, I think it was you, didn't you say that the Forest of Myth quest is one of your favorites? There's gotta be more to it if that's the case. Wait, do I need to, like, inspect them? Nope, God! Interesting, they're not even in our key items. Are they in here? That'd be weird. Interesting. Interesting.
You guys solved the mystery yet?
Oh, hey, what's up, Kanye?
No, we got nothing.
Berserk says, Zero's flower on the eye and the part of Papa NieR's eye covered are definitely Berserk references. Oh, for sure. Literally, like, you can look everywhere and anywhere in games and movies and media, everywhere, all over the place, and you'll see so many Berserk references. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's been really cool, people sharing and, like, uncovering ones since the author's passing. That, like, it's just so cool how much of an effect it's had on the world. He has such a legacy. Just saying hi. Since the first time in a while I went through my friends list. Ah! Well, a belated hello to you, Ram. Can I say something about the side quests in the game going forward, just so you're not overwhelmed and such? It may help with pacing. Sure! I mean, by all means, Shimia, go for it. Still is, just head on back, okay?
Too bad. Hey, what's with those berries?
Oh god, is Kaine gonna eat them?
What, these? We picked them up over by that huge tree. I thought maybe...
Gimme. I'm starving.
No, Kaine.
Are you mad? Those berries are clearly poisonous. Even one such as you can't hope to...
Damn, these are delicious. Give me more.
Well, in that case, I suppose I should try one. I think Vice was right about those berries. Feels like somebody stabbed me in the gut.
We just dropped!
Hey, what's wrong? Oh no, don't tell me you ate one of those berries. For the love of trees, those things are deadly. Quick, take this antidote before you perish.
What the heck? 5 minutes!
Thought I was a goner there.
Are you an idiot? Didn't you see the lumps? The unusual colors? Only a child would attempt to eat something like that.
And yet...
A child? Oh, crap. I bet that kid ate one of these berries.
Didn't we just come...
Yes, quite possibly. And if the poison is this painful for you, I can only imagine what it would do to a small child.
Hey, Kaine, did you take the antidote?
Don't need it. God, those berries were amazing.
What's with her?
Truly amazing thing is that your stomach is fouler than your taste in clothing.
If you had genitals, I would so chop them off right now.
We got an antidote. Okay. What?
Ugh, this poison sucks. Still can't feel my arms and legs.
I feel great.
Man, you must have a cast iron stomach, Kaine.
The hussy's internal organs are as filthy as her mouth.
Why do you have to be such a shithead all the time, Buck?
It's like, either A, she's just that much of a badass, which I would believe, or B, it has something to do with being, like, shadified or whatever, right? And she's just, like, immune to poisoning or something like that and can just enjoy otherwise poisonous things. Like, amazing. Excellent. Kaine, hard as 10-inch nails, love her so much. Yeah, dude, she's awesome. Ma'am, feed this to your son, quick.
Ma'am, I think your child ate a poison berry. If you give him this antidote, he should recover.
If Kaine can brush off getting impaled in the chest, I guess berries are MBD. I mean, she had a little bit of a harder time just brushing that off. But, you know, with a little help from her friends, she was fine.
Oh, thank you. I'll have him take it right away.
Glad to hear it.
And perhaps remind him not to eat foodstuffs he finds on the ground.
All right. 10,000 gold and a child's final chance is complete. Awesome. All right, where does that leave us for stuff? I'd like to wrap up the majority of our non-seafront related things that we can finish. So, seafront, the scattered cargo. I still don't know where we would find the rest of this. Do you guys have any hints for where I might find other pieces of scattered cargo? I think there was 2 more, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 3 pieces of cargo. But I'm not sure where there would be other shorelines. You know? Strange Fate of the Jewel. We need to look around town. Fisherman's Gambit to seafront. Yeah, yep. That was seafront. Creaky Water Wheel. Oh, we can go back to the Strange Thing store for that. We can do that. Life in the Sands, I'm probably just not even dealing with. Damaged Map, I'm not sure where that is. Promised Gift. Red Jewel at the Strange Thing store and Facade. Yeah, seafront. We have to go back to Emil's mansion as well at some point. That could be another thing that we leave. But for now, let's take the boat to Facade. Or near Facade, anyway. Go get those materials, then come back and we can get the water wheel fixed at least. The side quests in part 2 of the story, Old or NieR, are all completable in some of the upcoming playthroughs, so you don't have to finish them in this playthrough out of fear of losing them forever. Ah! Okay. Good to know. I don't know if I'd prefer to leave some...
Red jewel?
Oh my god, man's everywhere. Just take me to Facade. I'm going to Facade. I'll get to your house eventually, I swear. I don't know if I'd rather, like, save some of them, or if I'd rather just do all of them and have them out of the way, and then it's just pure story content from there on in, right? I'm not sure which would be better. Internal freshwater shorelines as well. Okay. I have an idea of where there might be one in our village, then. And then potentially on the plains? Maybe? Yeah, no, that gives me some ideas. I'm just gonna ask right now, are there any in Facade or in the desert? Like, this is me directly asking for a spoiler, because I don't want to have to wander around the desert and the sandstorm and everything trying to find a missing crate.
Here we go. Is this enough?
I'll begin construction at once. Excellent. Oh, nice! Deliver the finished goods directly to the job site. Hell
Sure.
yeah.
I'll let her know.
Awesome. Well, that makes our lives easier, huh? So now we should just be able to go back to town, right? Nope. 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 Yeah, back to the village. Cool, let's go. Oh god, how do I get back to the entrance now? Here we go. No. Crap. Take me to the entrance, bud. There are some side quests that only show up in other playthroughs, so you will always have some to do. Okay, fair enough. None in the desert. Cool. Missing crate is in the plains area under the broken bridge that leads to Junk Heap. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I was actually thinking, that was probably one of them. So, okay, good to know. And then the other one that I'm thinking is probably directly in town. That makes sense. That makes sense. That is a lot of a spoiler, but in this case, I accept it because it's just a side quest. Red Bag Man! Yes, I have a jewel. No, we're not taking it back to your place right now. We're going back to the village. Goodbye! At least the load times are nice and short. Now, the first crate that I was thinking of, I had a feeling might be over here. Let's see if I'm correct. Aha! There it is. I knew it. Yoink.
I think this is one of the pieces of cargo that washed ashore.
I mean, we already looked at the first one. We gotta look at this one.
No offense to that lady, but I'm not carrying around some box unless I know what's inside.
Have you assuaged your guilt with that feeble excuse? Then I suggest we... Hello? What have we here?
Yeah, shut up, Vice.
I've never seen flowers like this. They smell weird.
I believe they can be refined into a powerful yet poisonous drug. I doubt very much that they are legal. Drugs and explosives again. Just what is all this for? A supply this size could provide for the military of a small country. It seems you humans are incapable of learning from the mistakes of the past.
Alright, so now... Was it you who was looking for the water wheel?
The parts are on the way.
Yeah, here we go.
But it's gonna take a little while. The guy said he'd bring them to you when they're ready.
That's great. I found someone to do the repair work, so we should be in business. Here, I've got a little reward for all your hard work.
Woohoo! Very nice, very nice. Wait.
The village fountain is starting to break down. Sometimes it won't put out any water at all.
I would speculate that the source of the problem lies in the fountain's pump.
That's my guess, too. I heard you had parts made for the water wheel, so I'm hoping you can do the same for the fountain.
Sure, we can do this thing.
Sure, why not? I'll look into it next time I'm in Facade.
Alright, well, we're not going back to Facade right now for that, but we will go look for that last crate. And that way I think we can probably safely wrap up there, because next time I'm in Seafront, I can just go turn in everything! And we'll get all sorts of money. And some interesting content to boot. God, if that crate really is over here, I must have run past it so many times. Hello? Aha! You are here.
Looks like this is one of the pieces of cargo that washed ashore.
Alright, well, I mean, we've already looked at the others. May as well look at this one, too.
A little peek shouldn't hurt. You know, just in case.
Just in case? Just in case what exactly? Need I remind you that... what are those?
Unlabeled medicine bottles with some kind of white powder inside.
Crack cocaine!
Oh. Given how carefully they were packed, I doubt we are dealing with sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that seems to be all of it.
A tremendous cache of illegal goods and dangerous materials. I'd wager my title page that our client is a smuggler.
Yeah, you think?
So what should we do?
Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. What do we do here, chat? Couldn't imagine missing one of these side quest streams. Oh, you enjoy them that much, Shimia? Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad they're fun for you guys. I'm glad they're fun for you guys. They're fun for me, too. So. Huh. Oh, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, on the one hand, society's already shattering. I don't know how much more it can really handle, you know, any more stress at the seams, right? But on the other hand, we don't really know what's going on. For all we know, this lady is smuggling stuff that people need and can't get because of the authorities or something. Oh, man. I don't know. This is a tough one. NieR's a goody two-shoes who would do her in. Sugar, herbs, and fireworks, nothing illegal at all. Both have different benefits, so whatever you want. Yeah, I mean... She did ask us not to look inside. But realistically, if she is actually a smuggler and was stupid enough to just trust some random dude... I mean, she really doesn't deserve to get the fruits of her ill-begotten labor, right? I think Lurk is right. I think we turn her in. Or at least report the goods to the authorities. Like, we've been running around doing all these good things, trying to keep the world together. And if this is as bad as I think it is, and as the implications would be, like, even Vice is shocked, right? I don't think we can have this stuff just running around in the world. Things are hard enough as it is.
I don't want to be a party to smuggling, or worse. Let's talk to the guard at the entrance.
Alright, and once again, we will be going to Seafront for something, so... I think... Guys, I think... this is going to be a decent enough place to call this one. Is there anything else that you would recommend I do right now? We have one, maybe two things that would lead us back to Emil's mansion. And pretty much everything else is going back to... Seafront. So, unless... Okay, one other thing that I want to check before I do wrap up. One other thing. I want to go to the library and see if there's a treasure map there. I have a feeling that one might be one for Emil's mansion, especially since we know now that there's one other thing leading us there. But I don't know. Actually, wait, what was the materials that we needed for the... Oh, right. Strange Things store and Facade. Right. Yeah, so it's possible that there'd be a treasure map in Emil's mansion, but we'll look here at the very least. I didn't look in the crates at all because I figured Protag probably keeps to his word. Curious to see how the side quest ends this way. Ah. Never thought this would be the moral question to stump someone. Listen, man. When I'm given an option to think about something in a game like this, I try to give it its due credit and actually mull it over, you know? Alright. Not seeing any interactables here. You have anything, old man?
I think I'm being...
Nope, okay. Nothing about a treasure map. Anything here? No. Oh, yeah, we haven't been in here in a little while. Hello. Middle shelf.
I saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popola as a gift?
Right. Oh, wait, the bottom one. Oh, yeah, okay, so we need to look at the ones that we haven't seen before. So I think the top one, maybe?
What's that?
It resembles the shade we saw in the Lost Shrine.
Okay, wait, what about... Was it this one?
We saw this shade in the Lost Shrine. What's it doing here?
I have long ceased trying to puzzle out this room.
Interesting.
This looks like Emil's sister.
An exquisite piece of work. It feels as alive as you or I.
That's grim, Vice, but okay.
Look, Vice. Somebody made a copy of you.
Nonsense. I am nowhere near this filthy.
The plant... I think... Wait, did we see the plant before? I think we did. That was the tree.
It's a sculpted leaf. Right?
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
Mm-hmm. There's the engine block up there, but what's with the child?
It's a statue of a boy.
Popola certainly has some eccentric tastes.
What is this? Our second time with the tree, maybe? Possibly. Huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Definitely a lawful good character. Yep, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
This book is pretty beat
up.
As a fellow tome, I find this a sad sight to behold. When will books receive the respect they deserve?
Recommend another 2 hours, good sir. Listen. Listen. It's the weekend. Jane has stuff she wants to do. I could keep going, but out of consideration for her, I will be ending the stream here soon. But sometime in the near future, perhaps, we can do a second round of side quest streaming and go from there. You would have thought that after the 5 years, someone would have swept up the rubble in the library. Could have been a fun side quest. That red book. Oh, Vice. Yeah.
Calm down. I'm sure it had a happy life. Let's see here. Hey, is this a map?
It is. And one with many unusual markings at that. Perhaps this is a treasure map like that fellow was referring to earlier.
Ha ha ha!
But it's so damaged I can't make heads or tails of it.
I wager the damaged sections can be repaired. Perhaps the Facade Strange Things store would be able to assist us.
Worth a shot.
Alright, cool. And so we have another thing that'll be leading us back to Facade. Very well. I think that's going to be a good place to call this one, guys. We got a bunch of side quests done. We had a reoccurrence of the great accidental purchasing, which is frustrating as always, but so it goes. Learned a bit more about the combat system. Absolutely forgot to change the difficulty again. Learned some interesting things about our protagonist's backstory as well, which still don't quite sit right with me based on his characterization here, but, you know, so it goes. And overall, had a good time. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. This has been fun. When I do some more recording, I will definitely be turning in a bunch of side quests at Seafront, but it seems like we're just raking in the side quests left, right, and center, so I can probably save any new ones for another stream coming up. So, I hope you guys would look forward to that. But, all of that said, I do think I'm going to call this one here. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I do very much appreciate it. If you haven't already, I would recommend joining the Discord. Link should be right there in the description of the stream. That way you can get notifications of whenever I have any videos or streams going up, because I am going to be getting that bot squared away and set up and all good to go today. It's happening, so you can look forward to that. And you can chat with everyone about anything you want, whether it's games that I'm playing on the channel, games that you just want to play on your own, food, pets, anime, movies, whatever, you name it, we've got it. Cosplay. Cosplay is another one. If you have any cosplays, share them. Jane's been excited to see other people's work, so if you have something that you've been sitting on, throw it in there. We'd love to see it. But with that said, I do hope you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.